This was a battle on Bay of Many Faces, which was which is a great map. I like that map a lot. Um, this was a battle I just did today too. So I've got some Yari cavalry. Um, they're veterans. I've got, of course, my general. I've got two Naginata samurai veterans covering my flanks. I've got a matchlock samurai, and I've got four squadrons of bow warrior monks. All veterans. All veterans, I think. Yep. Um, he has about twice as many men as I do, but they're about twice as inferior as mine. So it compensates. He's got some Naginata Samurai on his front, so I can't do any sort of a cavalry charge. But he has no archers, and he's got heavy gunners, Matchlock Samurai, Matchlock Warrior Monks, and Matchlock Ashigaru. Interesting, one of each firearm unit. They're all veterans, I believe. And he's got some more Yari Ashigaru there. He's got some katanas, a lone sword Ashigaru, lone sword, and a katana samurai. And most of those units are veterans. And he's also got some light cavalry, two squads of light cavalry, and a Yari Ashigaru here. Trying to get this building, but I'm going to harass him. And with my superior Yari cavalry, I'm going to destroy his, even with that Yari Ashigaru unit, and you'll see how I do that. I'm running up this hill here. My units are tired, but I need this hill. It's a great defensive position, and my units will recover pretty fast because I have a resistance of how do I say it? I have a tiredness resistance aura around my general. So I'm splitting my forces in two here, so he can't really cover both flanks. I'm gonna go behind his Yari. I'm going to go here too, so he's gonna have to defend one position. He's going to lose some units, and he knows it. So he's gonna have these guys. He's just gonna charge with these guys. So am I. But I'm gonna go behind him, and I'm gonna run away. He's gonna keep on chasing me. For some reason, his Yari are steady. They're losing their morale, and they don't like that. Their light cavalry don't like that. I'm gonna go for a charge against his Yaris to get them off the map. Their units I don't want. See them fly around now, and they start to run away. And their light cavalry are no match for my superior Yari, so I'm going to destroy his army here. An unlikely victory. So he's moving around a bit. He knows I'm not gonna go and get off this hill, so he's gonna go and attack me up here. I believe he has more cavalry somewhere. Well, so I'm gonna kill the rest of those guys. One of his units gets out though. I'm gonna have to charge him down. It's not gonna be fun. So it looks like he's going to go around here. So I'm gonna bring my general up, and I'm going to cover that canyon there, or hill, with my Naginatas. But he's not going to go over there, and he's going to go across all the way around, which is a pretty good maneuver because it's going to get me disorganized and get him to be in a better position sooner. So there's this giant force there. These are my guys trying to hunt him down, but kind of failing. And I'm just going to bring these guys up here now. So I'm moving all around, all these units all over the place. Oh, and yes, there are his light cavalry. So I'm going to move back. My Naginatas are all the way back there. That was a great tactical thing, but I'm just going to go and charge them with my swords because I've got nothing else to do. And light cavalry aren't that powerful. So my matchlocks fire a bit into my own men, I think. Which is a big Whoopsie. Yeah, whoops. So that weakens my numbers quite a bit. But, there was nothing I could really do. My Yari cavalry don't get there in time. And these guys are about to rout. They're going to get to their army in time, though, to get a morale boost. And they're going to be quite okay, but their unit size is very low, obviously. So he's going to bring these guys around. With the combined numbers of his light cavalry, he has a full unit left. That's not going to be good for me, but I'm going to harass him with my Yari cav so he doesn't get into position while my units are advancing. Something I warned about in my last commentary. Moving your units is when you're the weakest. He's going to move these guys to get this key building, and that's going to give him melee attack and charge benefits, which is he's going to need if he wants to see the light of day going up this hill. So I'm going to go and get his light cavalry. I'm going to try to. My units are a bit tired now, though. Obviously, he has a lot of spears. Not much I can do against his main army, but I'm going to anyway. You'll see what I do. He's going to move his spears, which was ultimately a bad idea. I'm going to move around, trying to get a hold of this guy, but I'm not going to be adamant about it and get myself in a hail of spears. So he's moving all his troops around. I almost got caught there. And now I'm on the run. You see, he does a little button hook there, and I'm on the run now. But I'm going to charge him. His unit stopped moving, and I'm like, alright, this is my chance. I just need that couple of seconds. That's what really counts. So I'm going to leave a unit basically there to die for the most part. His aren't doing so well right there. They've got 14 units left. I'm going to go around. He has little spear infantry here, for the most part. And, looks like actually I'm going over here, yeah. So I'm going to go over here so he doesn't get that bonus. And I'm going to get the bonus myself, or at least try to. As there's not much I can do against this huge army filled with spears here. So, he doesn't have much light calves now. Just, obviously, horses all over the place here. And I think that goes his last light cav unit. My units are very tired by the time they get there. No difference, because they're unmounted light calves. What are they gonna do? My general's in a weird place because you can't sit on this shrine for whatever reason. This is impassable territory, basically. And you just have to go around it. So I've got my units in an awkward position here on this mountain. I could have moved up a bit, gotten more of a downhill effect, but that's not how it worked out, I suppose. So I'm going to dismount. I'm going to try to get this shrine best I can. This is a sword dojo. I've got the shrine, which is going to give my guys a morale boost, and they're going to desperately need that when he charges up the hill here. He does a good job of charging up the hill. He's starting to go now as he feels that there's nothing else he can do, really. I mean, he can't really flank. He could have put his units into forces. He's got enough numbers to have 1,000 here, 1,000 there. He had 2,000 units in all, and gotten me in a little cross fire, you could say there. If I were him, I would have used my matchlocks and went behind at least with some meat shields. If he would have done that, he probably would have won the game. But I'm gonna pepper him with some missile fire, and I'm gonna charge down now. His cavalry went straight into my Naginatas, so you know, I shot into my own guys a bit though again. Something I'm probably way too paranoid of doing. But that's okay. I rallied, I inspired my Naginata there, and I'm going to be stand and fight. That's going to give me a huge boost here. And they've got all sorts of matchlocks shooting into their own men. So I'm basically okay with that. But my archers here, they're gonna have plenty of targets to fire at. So I've gotten their heavy gunners down. I don't want those guys attacking me. They're not gonna have enough time really to capture this, but as long as he doesn't have it, I'm okay. I probably should have forgotten about that altogether and just went up and attacked, but that's okay. He's got stand and fight and rally on as well, and he inspired one of his katana units. One of my katanas are already, they're in pretty bad morale here, surprisingly enough. I'm gonna send my matchlocks to attack this meat shield here. I don't want them getting my archers. As matchlock samurai, I do have a pretty good melee attack. I figure they're gonna beat these guys up pretty bad. As you see, minimal casualties, and their meat shield is gone away now. Still shooting into their own guys. These guys look like they're ready to rout now. It's gonna take them a while. I've gotten a lot of their units routing, but it gets pretty close here. He has plenty of units. He keeps on charging in waves at me, and I've lost that downhill charge bonus at this point for the most part. Someone is running now. These ashigaru got a morale boost somehow, and my guys really don't like this at all. But my general's like, you guys are sissies, you're afraid of getting poked by plastic swords, and they're gonna go back soon, for the most part. It looks like I'm definitely losing by now. I said good game at this point, but I'm gonna turn the battle around. My Yaris, soon they're gonna have, yes, right now, I've got that melee attack bonus, and that's gonna serve me very well. As you see, their units are more tired than mine for the most part. Their matchlocks are whittled down now. I've also gotten his general whittled down, so he doesn't have that general bonus anymore. And I've got stand and fight on, and this is going to turn the battle in my favor. My matchlock samurai did surprisingly well in melee. I'm very glad. They killed about 2 ashigaru units now. Sadly, they didn't get a promotion. He's going to try to charge in with these guys. I'm going to kill his general, which is basically going to lose them the game. They start running away, and that was one of the closest victories I ever had. In fact, one of my units just started running away, as you see here. My katanas basically fought to the death. That was a good game, and hopefully it shows you how to use a hill to your advantage.